And what is up, everybody? It's your boy Alpha Hill, and we are live here in the Apex Studios to bring you week 1 of the Apex reboot. And that's right, you're looking at Tom Brady in a Tampa Bay Buccaneer uniform. So this should probably be the first game that you see with Brady under center in Tampa Bay. I am getting goosebumps just talking about that. That's right, if you have missed it, Apex Madden League has rebooted their league into a pretty much just a standard use the existing rosters type of deal with the rookies. So that's what we're doing. We only had three seasons under our belts because we did start halfway through the Madden cycle. So we figured, why not? Let's kick it back. We've had a pretty successful 3 seasons. Some guys didn't want it. Some got most people did. So we are using the updated rosters that have all the offseason moves and all of the rookies. So you're going to see Tom Brady. You're going to see guys like Javon Kinlaw, Brandon Ayuk. So some of these rookies that are real-life rookies for these 2 teams, you're going to see them tonight. So this will be very fun. I'm very excited to bring this to you. It was going to be myself and Justin, but we actually got caught up there. So I am going to try it. Hopefully some guys will come in here, and that way we can get everything going here. And yeah, well, I hope everyone's weekend is or week is going well. I don't even know what day of the week it is. The only reason I know is just because the damn graphic that says Wednesday. So this coronavirus, man, everything's going crazy. Everything's like kind of making everybody's weeks a big blur. So anyway, I just want to make sure everyone's doing good out there. Make sure that everyone's staying home, staying safe, and yeah, if you can, be careful, man. Be good at it, right? So yeah, we got 2 good teams and 2 good users. So we have SF2312. He was the Bears in season 1 and 2, and he was very close to making the playoffs in both seasons. And then I actually think he got hosed the second season, or maybe he made it. I can't remember. But Coherent Killer is the Bucs, and he's a fantastic user. I think he made the playoffs both seasons. So both of these guys should put on a pretty good show. I think they're pretty evenly matched. Obviously, the 49ers, you would look on paper, to have a better team. However, the Bucs have Mike Evans, Godwin, OJ Howard. I believe they have Gronk. I'm not 100% sure if that guy, the roster we're using, has them on there. So that is going to be, that'll be interesting. So yeah, so we've got a pretty good matchup here. I'm waiting to see if they have kicked off. They may have. Let me watch them be in like the 4th quarter or something, and then you guys are like, what the hell happened to this game, man? So yeah, they are in the menu screen, so we are getting close. So with that being said, man, what do you guys think? Who do you guys have in this game? Give me some predictions, and let's kind of go with that. So we're almost live, and yeah, man, let's talk some a little bit. I was supposed to have a co-host, but he had a drag queen show to attend, so yeah, what a drag. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well again. Buccaneers, Big Al with the I'm lost on days 2. I hear you, Al. Same here, brother. Kind of crazy, man. When just like used to look forward to the weekends, man. Now I'm just like keeping my head above water, man. I've got to watch a 4-year-old and a 4-month-old by myself all day. I know, right? Play me that little violin. So my wife is still working. She works for a home builder, and I am currently not because of all this stuff. So, but yeah, man, everything's great. We have both guys looking like they're supposed to be getting in here. So we'll hope that this will turn into a nice little game. So that being said, see if I can. I do apologize about the pause here. So I'm trying to make sure that these guys, they are about to kick off, so I am excited about that. We are going to have a great game today. Hopefully no blowouts. That's never fun when you got to watch two guys get their teeth kicked in. So, yep, Mr. Mom, Daddy Daycare, that's me right now, man. We just got our 5-acre new house and stuff, and it's a great place, man. I'm originally from the country, and man, if you never live in the country, you don't know what you're missing, man. You just take a piss right out your backyard, man. Gotta watch for the coyotes, man. That's about it. So, but beyond that, man, life is going great. I hope everyone's doing great out there in Madden World. Hopefully, we can get some good views on this. We got currently 5, so we're trying to build this up. And if you are interested in Apex Madden League, visit our Daddy League page, which is daddyleague.com/Apex Madden League, and we have an application section there. Read over the rules, make sure it's something you want to do. But I could be broadcasting your game. You could actually be you could be commentating with me. So this is what we're looking for, guys that want to do things for the Madden community. So, don't have the most content out there, but we are trying. Kind of dropped off for a little bit with me moving and stuff. But man, I'm in my house. We got some, we're going to be finishing some stuff with the basement. I'll have my studio set up, and I've got some really, really big things in line for you guys. So, pretty excited about that. But with that being said, it looks like they're both getting ready here. I don't know what's here. I think they're waiting for me, actually. Oh, we are. Let me close. They were waiting for me, so I apologize, fellas. You guys go ahead. Let's get the thing kicked off. Let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing started in here. All right. So we got 2 good users, 2 very similar teams, but one, actually 2 former New England quarterbacks. So that will be interesting. So we are going to kick it to the field. That is it for music there. And he did not turn off his broadcasting. That's awesome. I love it when guys listen to me. Kidding, I don't. Well, he was supposed to be turning off the sound, so I hate to tell you, you're going to be hearing some dead silence here in somewhat. But the 49ers are kicking off in this beautiful Tampa Bay weather. It's raining here, so hopefully we don't see a big sloppy game. But as you guys know, I'm a big fan of defenses, so if it was a low-scoring game, I would like that. So, and it looks like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be starting about the 25. It looks like they have a player hurt already. This could be the part where they both make some subs or make some pizza. I don't know. Kind of a bad joke. But it looks like that they may be making some changes with their depth chart. So let's take a look and see. Absolutely, right off the bat, Coherent is a very methodical player. So let's see if he becomes aggressive this first drive, or if not. Oh, I do apologize. The 49ers did trade for Jake Fromm, made him a superstar. So he will be, I believe he'll be starting quarterback. So he doesn't have the highest ratings, but let's see if what he can do with him. I do know that SF did struggle in the first couple seasons without having a quarterback, so that could be a big thing to watch for. I believe with his style of offense, you do have to have a pretty accurate quarterback. It does look like he's going to be starting from, but he does have some nice weapons there. Kittles, Pettis, Deebo Samuel, and then that running game. That offensive line is really good at pounding, allowing the run game to flourish. So let's see if he pounds the ball and gets going here. So let me see and make sure that everything's okay. What's up? Welcome, JC. Here we go. Logan is still down, man. That's not good. Hopefully he is okay. As we see the two players making their adjustments, again, it will be very interesting to see how Coherent plays this style offense, especially having one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, we did turn off the abilities. So no players do have the abilities, do have the dev traits, but we do feel like it plays better without these abilities. First play of the game, stretch play. Ronald Jones goes for a couple yards there. This is going to bring up a 2nd and 6 situation. I'm hearing that Logan is not going to be returning to the game. They're fearing that he has broken ribs, so he could be out for a couple games there. So we hope for his well-being in return. And as you look here at the starting lineup for the San Francisco 49ers defense, man, they are loaded at that line. Nick Bosa, Armstead, Javon Kinlaw, they're loaded all over the place. So if I'm Tom Brady, I'm going to try to stretch the field because that's what they lack with speed. And it looks like he almost picks the ball off. Gronkowski, who is in the game, very exciting. I should have already known this. Very bad pass by Brady. But again, Brady's just trying to get this offense going. Coherence, and again, week 1, we're all trying to get used to these offenses. So it's a very big learning curve for a lot of us here. Nice pass to Ronald Jones and nice juke. Gets all the way down to the 42-yard line. That's going to get them the first down that they were looking for. First down and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again. Maybe he turned that sound off, but no. Dice. Look at the way that Ronald Jones runs the ball. It's a nice chunk there. Puts him in a 2nd and short yardage situation. Let's see how they do here. And Niners are going to hurt the really... You expect to see them in a 3-wide set with these weapons that they do possess here. Brady, plenty of time. Gets it over to his favorite target. Just kidding. I don't know if that's his favorite target or not, but that is... Miller with the first down at the 29-yard line. And look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers driving the ball down the throats of the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the San Francisco 49ers have made plenty of moves. So if you see a player that you're like, well, he's not on their team, it's because he made a lot of trades for his first game. Look at Ronald Jones off to the races. Gets all the way down to the 11-yard line. Enough for the first down. And again, nice job, Coherent, just really picking up, taking what the defense is giving him. And that's exactly what he does. He's very methodical, as we talked about before. Brady making a little change here. Plenty of time. He's going to run up the middle. Not very smart, and he probably realizes that. And he slides for only 5 yards. Tom Brady with like a 72 speed. Down to the 6-yard line. They're in that deuce set, deuce close. Ronald Jones up the middle. He does better when he's on the outside, but that is one guy that can run up the middle. That he's not just a scat back or a change of pace back. He is really good up the middle, and he's underrated up the middle. So a lot of times when you see him in the game, he can hit that hole really quick. So 3rd and 3, let's see if they can score. Run up the middle. Ronald Jones hits the brick wall, and he goes down, and it's going to be 4th and 1. He is just short of the first down. Great job by the 49ers of bending but not breaking on his first drive. So they limit the Buccaneers to 3 points. There is a field goal. Let me see if I can get a little bit of music. But I do apologize about the dead silence. I did tell both guys if they were going to stream, turn off the broadcasting. So I Coherent may have, but they're both streaming. But I'm using, I think SF's is a little bit better quality. So, again, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you and welcome to the channel. I do want to say that if you are interested in joining Apex Prime, even just to watch our community, we do have a Discord. We are on Twitter. We are on Twitch. And we are on YouTube. So on our Twitter, or I'm sorry, if you want to fill out an application, is daddyleagues.com/Apex Madden League. We do have a link to a rules page and the application page there. If you have any questions, you are more welcome. DM me. And look at the 49ers running the ball already. 15 yards for the first down. And again, that's one thing that these 49ers do, and they do really well, and that's run the ball. Maybe they're going to allow Jake Fromm. I mean, he's thrown right to the Wolves. First game is in prime time, but maybe they're going to try to kind of, I don't know, get him acclimated to the game. But while I'm talking and stuttering there, James Dean, I don't know, J. Dean, with the sack, and that puts them in a 2nd and long situation, 2nd and 21. Great job of the strong side blitz by the Buccaneers. Does look like Fromm. Oh, and it looks like the 49ers are going to back up. No! The Buccaneers jump off sides. Great job by Fromm and getting them 5 yards back. 5 yards, folks, may not sound like a lot when it's 2nd and 21, but that could be enough to get them maybe a run play up the middle to put it in third short situation. They are going to run the ball. Moser tries a juke, but Devin White was not having it. He goes down for nothing. It's 3rd and 15. Great defense thus far by these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This could be a team to watch moving forward, especially with this loaded offensive roster, but even these young pieces on defense. They were able to pick up Tristan Wirth in the draft to protect for Tom Brady. And, oh, it was almost intercepted. Bad pass by Jake Fromm. First pass almost intercepted, and he is 0 for 1 on this first drive. They're going to have to lick their wounds. If I'm the 49ers, I am going to run it down the Buccaneers' throats here. But it does give Buccaneers a little bit of room here and a nice field position at the 38-yard line. First down and 10. Tom Brady, the GOAT, in the shotgun. Plenty of time. Great job of blocking for the GOAT. Gets it to his receiver, but he drops it. Mike Evans with a very rare drop. Great coverage on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Thus far, both defenses. Oh, and I did forget to mention that the one of the moves that the 49ers did make, and that was trading for Stephon Gilmore. So they do have him on the roster. Ronald Jones up the middle, but with that powerful defensive line, the 49ers were not having any of it. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and long situation for these Buccaneers. But as I was going before, they did move kind of a haul to get Stephon Gilmore. They did move Richard Sherman and a couple other players. Nice job of Tom Brady finding the soft spot in the coverage, getting it to Scotty Miller again for the first down. And if you would have told me that Scotty Miller was his favorite target thus far in the first quarter, I would have said you're smoking meth while this coronavirus is going. Anyway, stretch play to Ronald Jones. Nice run. And if that tight end would have picked that block up, Cameron Braid, if he would have picked that block up, he could have been gone. Bad job by them to not pick that up. As we're talking here, I am going to... We're going to stick with it. I thought maybe for a second we'd go to the... Go ahead and set the other audios off. So nice job. Oh, look at Gronkowski. You cannot leave this guy wide open. Wide open on the drag route, and he gets enough for the first down. Look at that speed. He's slower. Oh, man. He's slower than my grandma, man. Took him forever to get up there. Maybe they have his speed. Thank you, Soden Bowl Network, for tuning in. And if you have missed Soden Bowl, they are go find them on Twitter. Great league, great group of guys. Soden, one of the nicest and coolest guys I've ever met, and unfortunately, his niece has cancer, so we are all praying for her. Hashtag Maddie Strong. If you want to find out more about it, go visit Soden Bowl's Twitter to find out more information. That is heartbreaking, but our prayers and thoughts are with the Soden family in this time. 2nd and 6. They did get the run there, and again, if you watch this Tampa Bay team, they are doing everything very methodically. He is coming out and 3 wide, running the ball. He'll come out in an I form, pass the ball. You just don't know what this guy's doing. Running the ball again. Look at Ronald Jones shaking off the defender, getting all the way to the 10-yard line, enough for the first down. And look at Tom Brady. He's got to be excited about these weapons and this team that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers has surrounded him with. 1st and goal, they come out in the ace formation. Tom Brady, they're blitzing him, and he overthrows Gronk. If Gronk could have went up and brought that down, now truly that is his favorite target until spoken otherwise. Gronk doesn't even try to go up for the ball. Maybe he is trying to wipe or shake off some cobwebs or something. Not really sure what he was thinking there. So again, pass play, 2nd and he goes with the corner route, and he gets the touchdown! Touchdown, O.J. Howard. And let's take a look at that again. That was such a cool play. And here we are. Look at here. Tom Brady, all the time in the world. Now watch his tight end take off on the corner route, and it left the safety in the dust. Not a good job by the 49ers on that play. Safety just kind of stood there. Corner route was wide open. Good job of Coherent of spotting that. Now it's going to be up to the Buccaneers, or I'm sorry, the 49ers. While I was screwing around with the replay there, the Buccaneers did miss an extra point. So that is going to be, that could be key. That could be really key right now. You never know in these lower scoring games, and both teams seem to be doing pretty good on offense or defense. Great job by the 49ers of splitting the Red Sea there for Raheem Mostert, and he gets almost enough for the first down. It's going to be 2nd and inches, and for some reason, the Buccaneers are coming out in this dollar formation, I believe. He does get enough for the first down. Maybe they were thinking he was going to pass, but they overthought that. They did get enough for the first down. So let's see what they can do. Actually, you know what, guys? While I talk about this, I am going to try to get Coherent's Twitter up here. I do apologize. Think that it'll just be better for all of us. Let's see what Fromm can do. Fromm gets it to his running back. Nothing on the carry there. So I do apologize. Now, let's see if we can turn on the sound, if we're going to listen to Charles Davis. His sound completely off. Oh. Anyways, I guess nobody wants to hear anything but me now. Fromm has a guy, Pettis, wide open, and he did get a couple steps ahead of that cornerback. Great job of Fromm finding the open receiver on the outside, getting the first down. Dante Pettis, a very underrated, speedy receiver, has the length and size to make plays like that. Raheem Mostert up the middle, and look at this offensive line of the 49ers. They have just opened it up for this running game, and now the 49ers, someone has woken them up and told them they have a game. And here we go, Devin White. Oh, nice job throwing it to the receiver, but man, I don't know if I'd have made that throw. That safety could have came down with it. Very gutsy throw there. It looked like his slot may have been wide open, or may have been open. At least maybe he didn't trust himself to make that throw. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 situation here. Second quarter with 4:15 left. From plenty of time. Gets it over to Ayuk. Ayuk, the two rookies connect, and they're in for a touchdown. Touchdown, 49ers, and great job of being able to find his young target here. Now watch Ayuk come over the middle, wide open, and look at this. They whiff on the tackle, and there it is, right there. And it's now 7-9. Sorry, I paused there. Wife came down to yell at me and said I was being too loud. So if I sound like I'm whispering, it's so I don't get kicked out of the house. Anyway, 49ers answer. And now it's 9-7. Buccaneers are up, but they're only up 2. So again, that could come back and haunt them. Missed extra point. Running up the middle is Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones shakes a defender. Gets a good chunk of yardage there. He gets about 8 on the carry. And I believe that the 49ers, if they want to beat this Buccaneers team, they're definitely going to have to slow down Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones, very underrated Madden running back. Had him in the last league we had, and man, he was so awesome to use. He has that speed. Look at the 49ers come in there and get the tackle for the loss. Great job of some usering skills by SF2312. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. So while you thought maybe it's going to be 3rd and short, great job of the 49ers of sniffing that out. Fred Warner with the tackle there. He's going to come out in a 4-wide set. Now watch Gronk. Gronk is in that slot position. Brady, plenty of time. Gets it to Gronk, and Gronk makes the catch again. These two know each other really well, and he trusts him. Great job of Brady of making the throw. And look here, 1st and 10. 49ers are going to have to do something to stop this offense. And look at that. Overthrows his running back. And it didn't look like anybody was really open. So that was probably a blessing in disguise for Brady of overthrowing that. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 at their own 42. Plenty of time for Brady. Gets his, oh man, and Ronald Jones drops the ball there. That angle route that everyone loves to use. He was actually wide open and unfortunately could not make the catch. Ronald Jones, that is one thing about him. He does not have great hands. So if you do have a running back that you can put in there as a 3rd down running back, that's good to have. But that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation here. Again, coming out in a 4-wide set. Brady, plenty of time. Gets it over to Scotty Miller again. Scotty drops it. Tries to go to the well one too many times. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 10 and force these Tampa Bay Buccaneers to punt the ball. Brandon Ayuk, the one who made the touchdown, is going to take the return. Brandon Ayuk all the way down to the 15-yard line. I'm sorry, 16-yard line. And nice job last time of the 49ers finding a way to drive down the field and score a touchdown. Let's see if they can do this again. Or at least, let's see if they can go down and score some sort of points here. We're coming down to the 2-minute warning, about 2:15 left in the second quarter. Again, you are watching the Apex Madden League. Thank you for tuning in. So if this is your first time, go ahead and subscribe, click follow, and maybe give us a comment. And just hit the bell notification so you're always notified when we do go live. I also do I schedule streams out in advance, so you'll get to see when we have our next stream coming up. We do podcasts and shows, so if you are interested in joining us, you can go to daddyleague.com/Apex. I do apologize. I kept saying Apex Madden League. It's actually /Apex. And then there's a link to the rules and a link to the application. And we'll get you all set up. We have a Discord chat that a lot of us guys like to bust each other's chops in. We play 2K together, COD together. We're a really tight-knit community. So if you are interested in something like that with like-minded sports adults, definitely give us a look. And even if you're not interested in joining the Madden League, come join the Discord, have fun. We do, like I said, talk sports a lot. So, and look at that, 49ers get the first down. While I was out of my jaws there, they were trying to get that first down, and finally they do. Man, the Bucs were relentless on that. They did not want to give up any yardage there, but yeah, they did give enough for the first down. And look at Fromm going 5 wide. Uh-oh, they're coming in. He does throw it. He does throw it away. I don't know if that was by design or not, but good job of Fromm getting the ball away. He had nobody open there. And it's a nice little showing for this young quarterback. So let's see if he can continue this. Again, Fromm was on the Bills, and the Bills did take a trade for him. And now with the way that we did our rookies, I did allow every team, because the rosters we used, it didn't matter what rosters we used, the rookies were always going to come in, and unfortunately, they're all going to be normal development. So what we figured out is we would just allow every team to have 1 superstar and upgrade 1 star. So that was going to be any 2020 rookie, and he did use his superstar in Fromm. So that's how much faith he has in this young quarterback, and that's how much he wants to try to build him up. So we'll see if it pays off. And we'll see, like I said, he's got some good weapons. He's got a great team around him. So anybody can be rookie of the year. It could be Jake Fromm. So 3rd and 6. They're not letting the clock run out, or they're not trying to stop the clock here. So maybe they don't have faith in this offense. Looks like they have a receiver on the far right there. Fromm making some adjustments at the line. And plenty of time for Fromm. Fromm is going to go deep. And he throws it to Kittle, but not a great throw and not a great job of trying to catch it. Kittles didn't even seem to turn around, so looks like they were out of sync there. That's going to bring a 4th and 6 situation. Not a very good punt either. This could turn out to be very bad for the 49ers, because you give a very potent offense 29 seconds with 3 timeouts and a pretty good field possession. These guys could at least go down and try to fight for a field goal. If I'm the Buccaneers, I'm going to try to run. Well, probably not. I was going to say I was going to run a draw up the middle, but it looks like maybe he's ready for that. They're going to run a toss to the right. And look at Jones. If they could have picked that block up there, he would have been off to the races. But as it's stated, he is not. So it's going to break up a 2nd and 5. They are at midfield. Let's see if they can get in close enough to try for a field goal here. I do apologize for the lack of sound. I did have to, neither one of these guys have it set up correctly. So I do apologize here. Gronkowski with the first down. Great route running by Rob Gronkowski. Doesn't have the wheels that he used to, but man, this guy can bring down the ball. And he's got such a great relationship with Brady. Comes out of retirement so they can trade him to play with Brady one more time. So be on the lookout for him. If I am the 49ers, I'm going to watch Gronk very closely. He throws it to the post route, and he almost gets intercepted, but he does not come down with it. And they are going to try to challenge that, but they cannot challenge it because it is under 14 seconds here. And there we go. Now he must have been watching his stream going, hey, man. All right. Gracias there. Thank you, Coherent. I do appreciate that. So now they don't have to hear me babbling around and having these weird, awkward silences. I do appreciate that. Thought maybe they're trying to call. I thought maybe SF was trying to challenge the play or something. Coherent. Get his stream set up. I do appreciate that. So we'll see. I don't know if SF is trying to make some moves or something, but pretty good game so far. Is this what you guys thought it was going to be? I mean, we're sitting. All right. Here we go. And Brady coming out in that 4 wide set. They are going to try to score a touchdown here. Plenty of time for Brady. Gets it over to the soft spot again to Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski gets the first down. They blow their last time out. One thing you do not want to be doing here is if he gets sacked or something happens where the play stops, that's it. You do not get another shot. So Brady's going to be very careful with this. Look at that. Rob Gronkowski wide open, but so is Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller, I believe, with his 4th catch of the game. This one for a touchdown. Great job by Scotty Miller. Let's take a look at that one again. Now look at Scotty Miller over there in the slot, wide open, and for some reason, the 49ers do not do a good job of covering him. So 16-7 with 6 seconds left, that touchdown really hurt the 49ers. And unless there's something crazy going on, look for the 49ers to maybe just run out the clock there. Raging Cajun Nacho says, "Come on, Coherent, do my old team proud." What's really funny about this is that this is who Raging Cajun had. And Coherent had the Chargers, and basically they just flipped teams. So, very interesting there. They're coming out in an I formation at Twins with the 2 wide receivers on the left side. And they're going to pass it. They're going to try to do something here. And they're going down, and he does not have enough time. If you do not have the arm strength, Madden 2020, you will not get that ball off. Okay, you will get sacked because they have that release. I do like that. They can't just throw the ball without any type of winding up. So good job of Madden fixing that. And that will bring us to halftime with the Buccaneers up 16-9. You are watching the Apex Prime Game of the Week, Week 1 in our Reboot League. Coherent is the Bucs, Timus. Oh, good job, McKinnon, spinning off the tackle there. Now, if you are the 49ers, in my opinion, you've got to score here. I am going to try to do everything I can to at least to get a field goal out of this, but try, obviously, to get a touchdown. Do not force anything. I would try to run the ball because it does look like the Buccaneers are coming out in some pass defenses here. Look at that. Good job of Mostert picking up enough for the first down, almost at midfield. And that, again, that brings up a first down. And he's going to force the Buccaneers to play that run. And that's exactly what he should be doing. From out of the shotgun again. Doesn't like what he sees. Young quarterback making some changes here. Puts his running back in for a block. Nice pass. He kind of floats it there. Gets it over to Brandon Ayuk for the first down. And they are at the 36-yard line. Great job. 2 plays. And they are at the 36 of the Buccaneers. Look at this. SF runs the ball again. He has not been shy about running on first down and passing on second. But let's see if he continues to be predictable or if he changes it up a little bit. I am SF. I am trying to run the ball a little bit more. Maybe he should be putting in more, 2 tight ends or fullback. He's just come out in these shotgun formations. Again, pass play on the second down. But look at Ayuk on the drag. Ayuk makes the juke. What a catch and run by Brandon Ayuk. All the way down to the 15-yard line for the first down. He's got 3 catches for 57 yards and a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk is having himself a game. First down and 10, and they are looking for that run. Good job. He does not go with the run. Gets it off to his little safety net. Raheem Mostert gets a nice chunk of yardage there. Gets 6 yards. Nobody was guarding him. And good job by the 49ers not to give up. They are still in this game. And if anybody can make a comeback, it is definitely SF. He's got his quarterback now. They're coming out in 5 wide, but look at this. It looks like a mid-blitz. But let's see. Nice job of getting into Kittle. Kittle gets the touchdown. Let's take a look at this again. Kittle does a great job. Look at this. Kittle's. I mean, look at Fromm, man. With the pressure in his face. Kittle's lined up on the left side there. Wide open. Man, touchdown. Great job by the 49ers to answer and now cut into this lead. They are only down 2. Now the Buccaneers. who did pretty well in the first half. I believe they only punted once or twice. They were able to run the ball really well, and they were actually able to pass the ball really well. I believe that Gronkowski has about 3 or 4 catches, and so does Scotty Miller. The two people that are very quiet in this game is Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Look for them to step up in the second half if the Buccaneers do want to pull out this victory. Run up the middle, Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones has been cutting into this defense like a knife through butter. And he gets 7 yards on the carry there, and that is going to put him in a pretty good situation here. And Tom Brady has been running out of the shotgun very heavily. Oh, and it looks like the 49ers jump off sides there, and that's going to give them enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 at the own 37-yard line. The 49ers are going to have to limit these penalties if they want to be able to stop this high, potent offense. Now, one thing you haven't really seen is Brady going downfield. So maybe they do more of a 4-4, 4-6 defense to stop this run and make Brady beat them going more with these 10-yard passes. Nice job of getting Godwin in the game. This is a player that we had spoke about in the first half. Held to 0 catches. Gets his first catch of the game. Chris Godwin, 1 reception for 10 yards, but they're still short. They're inches away from that first down. Oh, look at that toss play. Buccaneers love that toss play, and that's actually a really good play. And in previous Maddens, the blocking wouldn't be there for those shotgun tosses, but they really have done a good job of fixing that. And a good job of the Buccaneers to pick up that first down. They are almost at midfield. They're coming out in I formation here. So let's see what they decide to do. Nice little isolation run. And man, even when they have him wrapped up, he falls for a gain of 7 yards on the play. Ronald Jones is balling out against this 49ers defense. And this is not a bad defense. I mean, if you were, asking me who I think has the best front 7, it's probably going to be the 49ers or the Redskins. The Redskins have a really underrated front 7. I don't think he has enough for the first down, and that is Devontae Freeman, the free agent that they picked up in the free agent draft. Oh, they did pick up the first down. So the first spotting of Devontae Freeman, he does get the first down. Let's see if they decide to utilize him again. Yes, JC, this is a great game. Hey, Cork, thank you for tuning in. Run play to Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones just completely outruns the defenders, gets all the way down to the 23-yard line. And again, I cannot get my voice any higher. My wife is going to come down and kick me in the teeth. Look at this. A lot of guys like to use this formation, especially for running. Let's see what Brady decides to do here. 1st and 10. They did expect a run, but they're going to pass it. And Brady gets sacked. He gets taken down at the 25-yard line by who else but Javon Kinlaw, the rookie out of South Carolina, who they traded. They got the 13th overall pick from the Colts and traded Forrest Buckner and drafted his replacement. Watch Brady in the shotgun here. Plenty of time. Nice job of getting Mike Evans into the ball game again. I had said he's going to have to look. He's going to have to get these two guys in the ball game. Now, the Buccaneers have a plethora of weapons, but what's nice about them is that they have one of the greatest, probably the greatest quarterback of all time throwing to them. So you've got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Scotty Miller in the slot, and Gronkowski. Wow, this is going to be tough for anyone to stop. People have themselves a challenge with this team. Oh no, and he jumps the route. Stephon Gilmore, former teammate of Tom Brady, gets the interception, and this is exactly what the San Francisco 49ers needed. Gets down to the 9-yard line, intercepts his former quarterback. Great job of actually kind of baiting him. He actually looked like he was to the side, and as soon as he threw it, he jumped that route, and there was nothing Tom Brady could do. Great job of the 49ers to pick that off and runs it up the middle to Mostert. Mostert gets about 3 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Great job of the the 49ers of trying to get out of this this end zone here. They're going to pass. Now, one thing I will tell you, and look at that spin move by Ayuk, man. I question that draft pick, and we'll see how they do in real life. But, man, he is having himself a game. What I was going to say is, one thing about the 49ers, man, he has been very, predictable, but he's been able to do well at what he's doing. I mean, when when he comes out and he's showing pass, he passes. If he's coming out and showing a run, he runs. He's running on first down a lot, passing on second a lot, passing on third. So he's making it very clear what he's going to do, but he's successful at doing it. So first down and 10, and look at the Buccaneers bringing out that 4-6 defense. Gets the edge. Great job of Devin. And that wasn't Devin White, but that was the user. Coherent. Great job of shedding the block there and getting the tackle. And for a 2-yard loss, that's going to break up a 2nd and 12. Let's see what they can do here. They're in that trips formation. Have their wide receiver to the right. Fromm, plenty of time. Gets it out. Look at that. Wide open by Samuel. Deebo Samuel comes down with the ball. Oh, no. Did he drop it? He did. He dropped it. Look at that. Wide open. Comes down with it. And, man, they pull it out. Great job by the Buccaneers defenders of pulling the ball away. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 situation here. Fromm making some changes at the line. Surprising that the coach allows him to do that. Kind of rolls around in the pocket, has a wide open guy. Hiddles is not able to bring down the ball. Great safety play there. Safety comes down and breaks it up. That's going to be 4th and 12 there. Coming out and going for it. Wow. 4th and 12 on their own 19. They are allowed to do this. They get one free fourth down play. And maybe he's going to try to draw him offside. No, he is going to hike the ball. This is very ballsy. Goes over the top and overthrows it. And that was not a very smart play call by the 49ers. Why not punt it? And now you're going to give them points. I mean, that makes no sense to me. You use your one freebie to go for it. And, that was just, I don't know what he was thinking there. But good job of Fred Warner. Actually, SF usering Fred Warner and stopping that run. We've had some really good usering play here in this game. Let's see if we can continue it. Brady in that ace formation with the 2 tight ends to the right there. Oh, man, and look at Jones trying to break the outside, but nothing doing. This defense of the San Francisco 49ers were not having it, and that was Witherspoon on the tackle there. That second cornerback slot there, he did a good job of stopping that. He's actually really good at stopping the run. He does struggle in coverage sometimes, but really good, underrated cornerback at stopping the run. That's going to break up a 3rd and 12, and they have their 2 tight ends set there, Cameron Brate and Gronkowski, and he gets it out to his receiver, and he jumps the route. Oh, my goodness. Stephon Gilmore bails them out again. And, oh, my gosh, he had his tight end on a seam route, wide open, and he instead throws that. I don't understand that. He threw it into coverage, and especially Stephon Gilmore. Oh, my gosh, that was crazy. And now he makes him pay. Stephon Gilmore, 2nd interception, and both interceptions are in the red zone. Very, very bad for the Buccaneers, and the clock is running down 5 minutes. Now, if you are the 49ers, there is some sense of urgency here, but don't overthrow anything. If you're the Buccaneers, you do definitely want to make a stop. So, very interesting to see what happens. From plenty of time, overthrows his wide receiver, and that's the bad part about using a rookie quarterback. You get throws like that randomly and sporadically, and sometimes in very crucial moments. I know, I play with one very often. Fromm, plenty of time, gets it over to Kittle. Kittle, nice job. Kittle, sensing the soft spot in that coverage, gets the ball, helping his young quarterback out, gets enough for the first down. And yes, Cajun says, got to clean that up. 2 terrible picks. That is exactly right. He brings down a safety. I'll tell you, if I know that he's got a safety there. If I am SF, I am going deep. I'm going to hit him in the mouth if he brings down that safety on me. That's just me. Especially if you have some speedy receivers, he will not be able to get back to them. 1st and 10, they are in that I formation with a tight end to the left. Stretch play. He outruns his defender, but good job. And look, he's off to the races all the way down to the 31-yard line. He has 99 yards. Great job, Raheem Mostert. I thought he overran his blocking, but he was able to get away from that defender, and the blocker was able to go up and get to the next level and get that second cornerback. They're coming out in a shotgun formation here. They're not wasting any clock. It looks like Mostert gets enough for the first down again. They are just picking apart this Buccaneer defense. And that should put Mostert over the 100-yard mark. I don't know why he is not using... He has Melvin Gordon. That's another trade he made. And he has not used Melvin Gordon at all, which is kind of surprising. Oh, look, his receiver falls down. Barrett. Good job, Barrett. Barrett actually checks the wide receiver. Probably enough to throw him off his route. And Fromm, great job of throwing it away. And Cajun says, I don't know, mine did pretty good today. Yeah, well, you're going to get those sporadic throws, man. It will happen because it happens to all of us. But good win today. I did see you beat the Colts, so. Fromm, plenty of time. Oh, man, look. I believe that was not Stu. That was Stu. Breaks through right at the end. Gets the sack. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 18. This is very interesting. If I'm the 49ers, I may just get a draw up the middle. It's going to be very hard to get 18 yards on the where you are at. If I'm them, I may just run a draw up the middle and see if I can get a little bit closer. Maybe, hopefully, get 18 yards out of that run play. Let's see what he does. They're going to let the clock run down, and no, they're going to pass. Fromm throws it over to Kittles. Kittles tips it out of bounds. That could have been bad. And good job by the Buccaneers to hold tight and force them to a field goal. And now the game is really... Oh, no! He misses the field goal. What was he doing? Was he texting his side piece on that one when he hit the A button? That was not smart. And they only... Well, they have all 3 timeouts, so they do have that going for them. Coming out in this, like, 3-4 bear, I believe. And look at Tom Brady sensing that the route would be open, and it was. And oh my gosh, Witherspoon jumps the route and almost gets an interception. Oh my goodness, you've got to be careful if you are the Buccaneers. There's no reason to do anything stupid here. Run the ball, and that's exactly what they do. But look at Fred Warner again, crashing the line and getting in the backfield, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 here. And Cajun says that could win as poorly as it could have. You're right. But let's see if the Buccaneers can close this game out. If they get a first down, well, they still have 2 timeouts, so not necessarily. But no, they're going to have to punt it again. There is still life in this 49ers team. You think they go for it on 4th down in their own territory, they miss a key field goal, and they're getting the ball back. They only have 7 lives left, so let's see if they can use them. Oh my goodness. That looked like they almost pinned them deep, but it goes into the end zone at the last second, and they are going to get the ball at the 20. This is what you practice, and this is where you make your money. If you are Jake Fromm, you have went through this in your head many times of these 2-minute offenses. Let's see if he can make it happen. Nice run play. And they're sticking with the run. That's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. They probably were maybe expecting that the Buccaneers would expect a pass there, but he has been running on first down. I would love to see the stats on that, but I bet you anything it would be like probably like 80% of the time. Yeah, the Bucs are just keeping the 49ers in this game. I don't understand it either. Good point. And I tell you, man, the Buccaneers like this cover 4. And look at Mostert. Mostert runs out of bounds, gets the first down. Good job. They run that cover 4 quarters, and the 49ers run a nice little screenplay, enough for the first down, and Mostert has to be tired. He has put this offense on his back. Great job by Raheem Mostert. He has had himself a game. They're going to run the ball. And now Melvin Gordon gets his first carry. Let me tell you something. I have the Broncos. He offered me 3 key players for Melvin Gordon. If you were to tell me that he was not going to start him after giving me 3 key players, I would have said no way. But sure enough, he's got 1 carry for 3 yards. I have no idea why. Shotgun formation. Got his 3 wide receivers to the left, his tight end to the right. Kittles. It doesn't have enough time to throw it. He had a couple guys open, but Devin White, one of the fastest linebackers in the game, gets him. Fromm just did not have the time. It's going to bring about 3rd and 15 with 1 minute left. They have to do something here. Man, that is not good if you are the 49ers. They do call an audible here. They have all 3 timeouts left. Oh, they could do that wheel route. And he throws it deep. And it's intercepted by Bunting. Murphy Bunting with the interception. And that is your ball game. Oh, my goodness. That could be your ball game. But keep in mind, folks, 37 seconds left. He does have all 3 timeouts. And I think he still has 7 lives left. Let's see if he can use one of them. And Brady. And it looks like that. They're bringing down, showing the blitz. Oh, my goodness. He tries to get it to the outside. He doesn't. They call their first time out. They still have life left. If you are the 49ers, maybe they turn on the aggressive tackling there or something. I would pinch the line here. And he gets through. Look at that run right there. That will seal the deal. The 49ers cannot stop it. But wow, what a game. That will be it. Man, what a game. And 2nd and 11, and yeah, they're still trying to stop the clock, but for what, I have no idea. If you are the Buccaneers, you can just really, there you go, you can kneel it out. And unfortunately, yeah, they got Blaine Gabbert in there to take that. So that missed field goal, that 4th down, that could have been it for the 49ers. Great game by both guys. Man, what a game to start the reboot season. As the clock winds down, my player of the game has to go to Tom Brady. He did throw 2 interceptions, but he bounced back and did enough to get this Buccaneers team to another win. Great job by the 49ers. You know they're going to be in it for the long haul. You know that they will bounce back from this. But with that being said, this is week 1 of Apex Prime Game of the Week. And now the 49ers move to 0-1 while the Buccaneers move to 1-0. And yeah, what a game. Very fun to play, or very fun to call. I do appreciate everybody that tuned in to watch us. With that being said, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I really don't have much else to say other than that. So I will go ahead and leave it from there. And you guys all have a great day and stay safe. this crap blows over. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Talk to y'all later.